Saturday marks 2 months since Operation Midway Blitz began. Community leaders and business owners tell CBS News Chicago that one of the deepest impacts has been a major economic slowdown in neighborhoods hit the hardest. After 60 days of confrontation, Chicago's sanctuary status has turned into what many describe as a war zone. ICE agents and rioters are clashing in residential areas and even on people's front lawns as federal agents search for fugitives. Chicago leaders continue shielding these same individuals from deportation by refusing cooperation with federal authorities. When arrests do happen, many are released from jail as quickly as possible. This all comes just one day after U.S. District Judge Sarah Ellis extended temporary restraining order on federal agents. Under that order, agents cannot use munitions like gas or pepper balls unless directly threatened, and they must issue 2 warnings before using crowd control weapons. Community activists claims ICE and Border Patrol are terrorizing neighborhoods. Some even say agents are using tear gas recklessly. They argue federal officers don't know the community and don't care about its well-being. Local residents say they care deeply about their neighborhoods and feel responsible for keeping them safe. Business owners warn that if this continues another 6 months, many shops will shut down. At La Provincia grocery store, owner Humberto Franco showed security footage of his employee being chased and detained by federal agents. He says raids have reduced foot traffic. Business is down an estimated 30%. DHS responded by calling the court injunction an extreme act by activists judge that endangers law enforcement officers. Meanwhile, activists confront agents, block vehicles, and demand warrants while filming encounters. Riots follow agents throughout the city. Groups block roads and swarm federal vehicles. Critics say these actions don't protect anyone and only create chaos. Instead of preventing arrests, rioters escalate danger and create a climate where normal life becomes impossible. This deeper instability fuels economic collapse and pushes law-abiding residents to leave, while criminals and their supporters remain. As more residents flee, the political shift continues. Activists say that they are defending democracy, but opponents argue that democracy means enforcing laws that voters approved, including consequences for those in the country illegally. If rioters stayed home, police say most arrests would be peaceful. Instead, protests turn violent because activists believe democracy means getting what they want, regardless of policy or law. Tension escalated further when a woman rammed federal agents with her vehicle while her children were inside. She allegedly acted without knowing who was being arrested. Critics say she doesn't distinguish between legal and illegal immigration and simply opposes all enforcement. This level of agitation reflects 10 years of population decline caused by radical politics. In this environment, only those who embrace lawlessness remain. Some business owners say they are struggling because customers fear enforcement. Others say the issue is not fear but distraction. People are leaving restaurants and stores to join riots. Many customers are undocumented or part of activist circles, meaning the local economy has become dependent on legal activities. High rent prices reflect this inflated demand, and business owners say the model is no longer sustainable. Community groups are now pushing for emergency funds to support affected businesses. Critics argue taxpayer money shouldn't bail out businesses that relied on unlawful populations to survive. As deportations increase or individuals self-report to re-enter legally, customer bases shrink and rents must eventually drop. Lower rents would reduce property taxes, which fund sanctuary policies, creating a financial collapse for the city's political model. Courts have also made enforcement harder by restricting riot control tools and requiring body cameras. Critics say activists surrounding federal vehicles with masks and weapons clearly present a threat, yet agents are forced to hold back. They argue sanctuary cities create no enforcement zones that shelter criminals and undermine national security. As long as these mobs define local politics, lawmakers aligned with them will block any national reform. And that is why many now debate whether sanctuary cities should be banned altogether.